Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Thomas and today you join me with this, the new Porsche Macan. This is an all-electric crossover. The first generation was very popular and this is the second generation. Now in this video I'm going to give you a walk around tour of the car, show you what it's like in the interior and then get out the road for a test drive. Just stay tuned for this video. Now up front you're going to be telling this is the new Macan because the headlights are more Taycan style, they're very thin. We've got the split headlight design with the main beam down here, little arrow there, and we do have a front boot which we never got in the last one because it's combustion. So we literally push the button there, key fob opens up and we've got a big decent size cubby here, ideal for things like your charging cables. You can get this Macan as rear wheel drive or all wheel drive. This particular one is the base rear wheel drive Macan. That means it's putting out about 360 PS, good for about 5.7 seconds to 60, uses a 100 kilowatt hour battery. Round the rear you're going to notice that SUV styling's gone is the rear wiper in favour of this like teardrop style on the rear end. And yeah, with the bar light it kind of takes inspiration from the Porsche Cayenne as well as the 911. Yeah, it looks pretty good here, it looks quite fresh. This one is finished in Gentile blue metallic paint. If we go ahead and open the boot, electronically opens. And I've got a nice decent size boot here. There isn't really any storage underneath unfortunately because the Bose amplifier and all that goodies are under there. We do have 40/20/40 seats there and we do have a tow hook button which that's either going to go and come and see me or disappear. Like so, voila. We do have the charge flap on the side there for charging. Unlike the Audi one, it's not powered, so literally opens and closes quite fast. Now this one is fitted with a glass roof that does help with the elevate the aeration of the cabin. I've got reasonable foot room. Knee room's alright, the seats are set up for my driving position. I'm 5'11", but overall it's not too bad back here. Ideal probably for two adults. There is seating in the middle, but realistically have the armrest down, use the cup holders. There's child seat ISOFIX points if you require it. This car is fitted with the Bose sound system, so we do have a little Bose plaque on the speaker there. Door bins, not lined with fuzzy stuff, but overall quality is mixed. Porsche S-down design, but this bit here quite scratchy around the door, which is a bit of a shame. I've seen that in BMWs where it's kind of, that's all padded. But yes, it's not too bad place back here. Let's check out up front. You join me up front inside the Macan, and this is where everything feels new and fresh. We've got a new big screen here with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is touchscreen. You can swipe through various modes. Got a new driver instrument display with no bezel on top, so again you can help tell that is the new Macan. Little clock up above. This one has got like the leather going across the dash, which is quite nice, as aforementioned in the back. Nice big panoramic roof. We've got the Porsche crests on the headrests. The seats are fairly comfortable and supportive. They are electric, which is nice. And yeah, it's a nice blend of kind of buttons, touchscreen, driver focus, quite a flat dash, so you get a good view out. I can see the gauge cluster quite clearly with the 8 miles per hour in the middle, because obviously there's no rev counter. Being electric, left hand side is things like your indicators, cruise control down here, wipers on the right, and then you've got scroll buttons here, and then your drive modes, just like the Porsche 911. We can do that here, and you can see it all changing and lighting up. How cool is that on the ambient lighting? We do have a big start stop button here if you require it, power on and off, and lights down the right hand side. It's a touch capacitive thing like we've seen with the Audi Q6. Now pull this, slowly released, lined with the fuzzy stuff. It's an okay size, it's not the biggest glove box, but it is a nice esque material, it's not too bad. And I quite like this floating design here, and there's a little bit more storage inside here that is lined with the fuzzy stuff and felt. That always makes it feel like a premium product. But overall everything feels well built, quite solid, quite Germanic. And then your memory seats controls are going to be up here as well as your door lock. And we've got 4 window switches, which is nice to see in a Volkswagen Group product, and then your electric mirrors and all that to control the mirrors, which are kind of very sports car-esque, they're kind of curved and things like that. But yeah, quite impressed with the cabin quality in here. Definitely feels a little bit more premium than say the Audi Q6 e-tron. Let's see what it's like on the drive. Right, let's see what this car's like on the go. Pull this little bronze shaver down for drive, or D for drive, and we are off. Always a little like hum as we're moving away. I do quite like just the tactile feel of like the buttons and that, and the steering wheel feels in the hand. The indicator switch and that, all that feels kind of ergonomic, kind of like lightweight design detail to them. Little gear selector, not a huge fan of that style. I know that's what Porsche are kind of going for at the moment. I've seen that in the 911, but for a quick manoeuvre, 360 camera is actually alright, so I didn't curb the vehicle, but pull that down and we are off. Very quiet, surreal place to be, and you're sitting a little bit that kind of crossover height that you want. Also rear wheel drive, put the power down if you require. I will say you do feel the weight of this Macan. In comparison to the first generation, it feels, well, it is heavier, but it does feel heavier just the weight and mass of the vehicle just moving along, and this is obviously the base trim, but it's definitely more than fast enough for the average person. Like sub 6 seconds, you don't really need to be going faster than that for sure. But overall, I think it provides a decent entry into the market, being a compact premium crossover or SUV. It's got good sporting credentials out on the road. It does drive pretty well. It's pretty sporty, or sporting, shall we say. So I like the 360 cameras. I think they are pretty good. I like the colour interior of this one. Nice kind of like light airy feel inside the cabin, and it doesn't feel too daunting to drive on the road because of the size of it in comparison to, say for example, the Land Cruiser that's next to me. Separate P button for park, turn it off, and we're all set. So thanks very much for watching this quick video on the Porsche Macan EV. Ciao.